Last week's trade of the week was awesome. Let's see if we can do the same this week. Again, as always, on Sunday night, Stats Edge Trading members get a whole list of entries, exits, profit targets from the systems that I create for swing trading every month. They get it for investing every day. They get them for the day trading systems. And then on Monday, I come and I give kind of one idea of something that is triggered or something that I like the look of to you guys to hopefully help you out and to see if this is something, a way that you would want to trade going forward, which again is fully systematic. It's not, I like these charts because I'm sort of some guru. It's that I have some back tested evidence that this is something that is going to make us money over time, right? No one knows what's going to happen on any one given trade, but if we test enough of them, then we know over the long run a general idea of what we should end up getting. So, first of all, as always, I just want to remind that these now free intro to trading course is listed in the free trading plan course over at statsedgetrading.com. And also, you can just get access to the free newsletter. I email out every time I do a video, so you don't miss one. Also, I send a little bit extras in there. So, for example, today we're going to go over one idea, and then I'm going to, in the email, include another idea that has triggered today. And then you can see these are the swing trading systems, our day trading systems, and our investing systems with all the relevant stats there. If you want to get real nerdy, you can click these detailed statistics tabs, and you can take a look at these 14-page PDFs, including every single trade, what has happened throughout the last 25 years, if you want to take a look at these. So now let's go into what we're talking about here. Oh yeah, and then again, the free trading plan course intro to these are completely free now. You can just sign up. That also subscribes you to the free email list, so I'll reach out to you guys there as well. Now, last week we did FMCC. The idea behind this was a simple pullback play that we wanted stocks that were pulling back to a pretty significant level, something that was strong, and then pulling back into an area. We got that. We exited here on the open on Monday. That was a nice 20% 1 week gain. I wish they could all be like that. I'm not going to be the guy to tell you that that's what we do all the time, but broken clock and all that. So what we're looking for today is FDMT, 4D Molecular Therapeutics. This sounds even too smart for me to even be able to trade, but this is a pullback setup. So the last one was mean reversion. So we wanted to see a number of weeks a sell-off occur. This is a pullback, so we want a quick move up and then a pullback inside that move. We're going to hold this one again until Monday, potential 1 week swing here. And we're already a little bit underwater on it. So it means if you're just watching this and the price is below this, then that's an interesting place to get a trade that you're getting lower than the algo. So the algo was looking right here at this purple line. So we got that notification pretty much right off the open. You can see if you go into the 15-minute chart, we bled down pretty quickly here into the 549. I have not taken this one personally. I usually like to just wait to see when they're kind of this bleeding down, a 30-minute candle to dig in or something. No crazy technical analysis, but just if, for example, this candle ends up breaking the candle of the previous one before it, then I'll take it there and I'll get 10 cents better than the system said. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong just like everyone else. If I'm right, and again, I made an extra 10 cents. Over time, those kind of things can potentially add up. Now, it might be hard to see on the video, but a huge volume spike on this day. Again, I don't know the news. Everything we do is based off of these systems, right here that I've back tested for this period of time. So individual trades, I have no idea. Overall systems in the long run, that's what I trade. So I have no idea what this was, but it was obviously potentially a good news where we had a big spike here. So we're buying this on this pullback with a stop below these lows right here. So one question that I got is if the stops are really wide, and they are. And that's on purpose. We're not really risking or doing risk management per, not risking like 1% of our account per trade, although there's some people in the system that do that and they end up liking that. We're using a more constant dollar amount. So for each trade, say you have a $150,000 account, you'd put 10K into each individual trade. It makes it simpler, and I found that the math works out roughly the same in the long run. And for me, I just like being able to queue up a certain dollar amount, which is 1/15 of my swing trading account, and just hitting go, and away it goes. Now, The reason that we're using such wide stop losses is it works the best in testing, and we're using a time stop regardless. So at the end of the week, if we're, hanging out in this area in the 480s or the 460s or something, next Monday, we will just exit the position and move on. If we're up, we'll also exit the position and move on. But like I talked about before, I am more interested in holding positions potentially past that time stop if I'm up on them, if they're working. If FMCC opened today and started to run FMCC, right? So say we opened today and we didn't kind of sell off because the whole market is just ripping right now, right? If you look at the market on a 15-minute chart, it opened up and just ripped for the first hour of the day. If FMCC did the same thing where it opened up and continued to rip, I would just have gotten out. But when it opened up and did this candle right here, I just kind of put my stop at the opening price because that's where I was supposed to get out anyway. So if it just ripped for the rest of the day, then I'd probably have sold at the end of the day or held it for maybe another day. But we rolled over and we sold. So we out of the position, move on to the next one. If I was down on this position, if FMCC opened up lower in this area, I'm just killing that at the open anyway. It's up to you guys. Again, not your dad, but that's the way I look at it, is that I'm okay potentially, maybe bending some rules or, breaking them a little bit here or there, not too much, not buying random stocks because I like the look of them or some guy told me on Reddit or something. But hey, if I'm in a stock, I'm up 20%, it's looking good, maybe it could keep going, maybe we could challenge these highs up here, something like that. I'll give it a little bit of a chance, a little bit of room. Didn't get it. So took my profit, kind of moved on with my day there. So again, if you're interested in this kind of trading where we're not just talking about here's the fundamentals of the company and it's got this nice squiggly line on it and that looks good, but we are rigorously testing our setups, testing our styles, making sure that everything we're doing has some sort of edge. And then on top of that edge, we're layering technical analysis if you want to, or fundamentals, that type of thing. Go to statsedgetrading.com. You can see it right above my shoulder. And until then, I'll talk to you guys in the next video.